Dracarys.
Brothers are here. Full Game Season 3 continues. First, review the first 2 seasons in 3 minutes. Students who have not forgotten can skip to 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Straight to Season 3. And was made into a vegetable. Sister suffocates brother-in-law. Cremation with brother-in-law. Sister reborn from the ashes. Also hatched 3 dragon egg fossils into 3 little dragons. Hence the name Dragon Mom. Longma also shoulders her brother and is also a family mission. But the entire first 6 seasons, dragon mothers all develop in one line in the eastern continent, part of the time. There's nothing wrong with him in the main battlefield of Westeros. A private release Jaime. Plus Theon's mutiny attacked the Wolf's base camp. I saw that the Wolf army was distracted. Low morale. On the other hand, a Blackwater River battle turned the Shigia Jedi around. Be the biggest winner at this stage. In a better king. So secretly support the Long family. Hope Long Jiafu toes our personal interests. He wants the Iron King to be the creed of life. To create chaos. He single-handedly provoked the contradiction between the lost wolf, and then a fraudulent situation is formed. While traveling between multiple families. I have been secretly planning my own big plan. To sum up the above 2 recorded overall. Dong Shijia won the Battle of the Blackwater River, officially served as the subordinate Little Devil as the first hero. Chicken Feather Bee Farm no. He mustered up the courage to ask his father for a family business. Inhale the inheritance of Cayenne City. You want caste and you're ugly. Think beautifully. You were born to kill your mother. Freak deformity. If you don't obey, you will prostitute. Still want to take over. You take a big, no more of your rights to castily rob go now. Little Devil fucked. Gold arranged by him. Rogue Commander Pelong was also dismissed. Pelong's cloud-piercing arrow detonates the Blackwater River. Good for defending the city. He was personally targeted. Little Devil. Hope Pelong continues to serve as his personal escort. Pelong only said 2,000. She family resigns relatives 3 fools, but will not let go of this important hostage. Littlefinger has previously expressed his willingness to help the 3 idiots. Take him home. Now again, Mother Zhu is waiting for a chance to leave King's Landing. At that time, I will set sail with the 3 idiots. I might be able to take you with me. But you'll need to be ready to rise. The Earth resigns. 3 idiots turn to marry the princess of the Rose family, Little Rose's brother 100 Flowers. Before leading troops, 80,000 helped to break the situation. Now also settled in King's Landing. Grandma's name is Olena Redwin. Nicknamed Sister Jin, call Old Rose. The head of the Rose family is the father of the Baihua siblings, Mestalil. But the Old Rose is the real Hua of the Rose family. Little Rose Orphanage today. He couldn't bear to see the suffering of the people. Bring food to the children. This move is very popular. The Earth is shocked. The Queen of Color is very upset about this. What do you say? It's on my site. So after the color, blow the Earth. Little Rose's visit to the orphanage is a show. False Mercy says Little Rose is a little whore. He also said that the Little Rose has been done with the pen. The first 2 don't matter. Article 3, the Great Emperor is really heartbroken, so he beat around the bush to see if the rose was broken or not. The word is innocent. Little Rose confessed his ex-husband to Train. Not interested in women can't get up. The Earth is known to generate. It's such a relief to hear you say so great. He invited 3 idiots as guests. This means Old Rose. He wants to figure out the future. That is, who is the Earth? 3 silly start to endorse. Say that the Earth is wise and martial. Love people like children. 1 emperor through the ages. Old Rose is a lie. Under the teamwork of the Old and Little Roses. The truth is everywhere. He's a monster. That's the truth. Remember the old rose. What specific record will be revealed? Tywin held a meeting of royal sages. Hold everyone accountable first. James' whereabouts have not been found yet. As soon as the cat lets go of James, it's not almost universally known. Then Tywin issued order number 1 after taking office. Marry old Aaron's pair to kill. It's Aunt Cat's sister. Ride in the wind of the ancient curtains listening to the government. You'll leave for the area as soon as possible and bring Lysa, Aaron into the fold. And the young wolf cannot his own arms. To the list of people who've taken up arms against him. Stand in Tywin, the chance to leave King's Landing with the finger to the 3 idiots. Went to the valley to pick up a kiss. And since he knew in advance, it means he negotiated. Even Littlefinger himself. Littlefinger falls. Chancellor of the Exchequer is vacant. Too warm to let the Little Devil interview award. It's a mess. I have no doubt you will prove. Yeah. Little Devil hands over work to Littlefinger Foot Therapy Shop. In the River War, the Little Devil's second personal guard, Xiaobo, once saved him a battle. It is better to choose the day than to hit the day. The Little Devil directly arranged a 3 fly for Xiaobo. No one thought. Wavelet has unlimited physical strength. Happy to serve all 3 eldest sisters. Sanfei free play. What did you do to them of thanks? These ladies enjoyed him so much they gave in the time for free. You're splitting to need details. Lovio meets Hor Ross. Rollin Donkang mix. Now come to King's Landing to develop, usually in Littlefinger Foot Therapy Shop. Is the county of Lawa. Give Lawa a Littlefinger travel item with the screw. Please include 2 feather beds. Use a Littlefinger for yourself. Who is the other one for? Lawa pinched his finger. It was him. Lawa immediately visited the teacher. Littlefinger wants to kidnap the 3 idiots. What does this have to do with old roses? Big old Rose also wants 3 fools. It was upgraded because of the weight change of the 3 idiots. The big environmental change refers to a few months ago. Drooling. And of course, Lawa has to climb up with his little finger. Stop him from taking the triple kill. It just so happens that the old Rose is also a veteran of the whole tour. He also wants to improve himself. Weaken the application. So the old Rose happily accepts. Jail becomes the second player to fight for the 3 fools. The specific plan is marriage. The face is the Big Brother's insurance media cable. He would be sisters, you and I. 3 idiots listen, elated. The first to marry to Gouting. Into the clutches of the house. 200 flowers and 1 watch. Talents are first class. Is it more successful than the Great Emperor? Look down. The Earth takes the Little Rose to visit Baylor Cathedral. Their wedding will be held here. The Earth gives the Little Rose popular science history, said the Dragonate. Rhaenyra Targaryen was murdered by her brother, or Dragonate ate her while her son watched. This is a key. Read the prequel. Friends of the Dragon family know. Rhaenyra is Long Ma's grandpa's grandpa's grandma. Exactly 8 generations of ancestors. The end of the 8 generations of ancestors. Will air at the end of Season 4 of Dragon Family. Of course, the writer will make the adaptation. Won't let Rhaenyra leave so cruelly. Lovers are surging, with the advice and encouragement of Little Rose. The Earth opens the door, fear of a repeat of the riots. What he didn't expect was red flags fluttering outside the door. Long live the Little Rose. Long live the Earth. This is the positive result of the Little Rose's many days of good deeds. The Earth has never had detailed support and love. Today, I borrowed the light of my fiancé to be a great man. The Earth is cool, very angry after color. He felt the halo of the Little Rose gradually magnify. And the Earth is gradually slipping out of its control. To turn things around. After color, said that the little rose fascinated the earth and won the hearts of the people. Suppress. Taiwan objected. He felt that the earth really needed someone. Can't let him mess around. I don't distrust you because you're a woman. I distrust you because you think you are. He will allow that boy to ride roughshod over you. And everyone else in this. Dad doesn't help. Turn to Littlefinger after color. Hope he leaves again to check out Rose's house. I don't know the result. Shocked. The new situation of Bai Hua, the little Buddha, is the person with the little finger. Bai Huazui is too loose, about to get married. Who are you engaged to? Little finger pinching. Him. Littlefinger is looking for 3 idiots to test their words. Sure enough, the 3 idiots said no. Littlefinger confirms that the Rose family is not right. If you wish to stay course, we'll stay. After Littlefinger reports color. Report to warm after color. Taiwan quickly took out to pairs. Old Rose is also against. After saying color, it is a second-hand product. The old woman round this kind of daughter-in-law. We don't want it at Rose's house. Tai retorted that do you want? I will arrest your grandson Bai Hua to be the Yulin Iron Guard. I just said that the Yulin Iron Guard requires that he will not. Reluctant to compromise with Tai. Do you consent to this man isn't a bit? Chaos is a ladder. Littlefinger review afterwards. If you find the screw, send it to the ground. The earth is wild. Fragrant screws shoot Littlefinger to death and leave King's Landing. Go to Yingqiao City in the valley to get married. The back of the triple kill is full of branches. Stupid dreams who never learn. Follow-up of Toe Meridian. I'll have to wait until the 4th season. Continue to watch King's Landing and find out after checking the accounts. Government faces severe debt crisis. If you owe too much, a few million doesn't count. Continued loan owed. And instead support the customer's adversary. That is to say, if it is among the 4 people who forcibly refer to marriage. Little Devil 3 silly. Color Queen is very dissatisfied. Only Bai Hua seems to be okay. After all, after the color, there is still charm. He wants to say a word to the after-sales building. I will bake chicken feathers with you. All the ones told me nobody cares. Time is fast. Want to get married. The Shi family must first hold the key to Beijing in their hands. Lest the bridal chamber candle night. 3 silly undressing ready to show up. Little Devil reaction. I won't share your bed not until you want me to. On wedding night, the 2 newcomers sleep separately. The next day, in the case of the Little Devil, the snowcoat looks clean. My heart is secretly happy. Then Taiwan Ridge. Among the mountains of corpses. 1 person survived. His name is Bachelor of Classics. This man is skilled in medicine, will play an important role later. Old Foreskin Loose Bolton sent 2 letters of Great Rob. Let the old foreskin be stationed at Harrenhal. Bring the main force to Ben. By the way, incorporate the Thule army. Rickard Kashtak. Old Card thinks. Such a big fight is not doing the right job. There is nothing wrong with focusing on war. Already lost. And you lost this war. There you. Rob Wu is the old card suggestion. Lead the team to River Run. Lao Tu rode Honka River. A big brother sent 3 mops in a row. Another uncle grabbed the Baogaba. See the boat in the middle. The old apprentice can rest in peace. The uncle of the 10 rings is named Bryndon. My uncle, whose ancestry is to warm, thinks he is meritorious in killing the enemy. Did you not know that Rokwa was destroyed? Uncle captured to private guys. Rob also thinks it's worthless. They are the 2 grandsons of Taiwan's younger brother Kevin. In the book, the 7 mothers of the sun can't compare at all. Taiwan will never be because of 2 nephews and grandchildren. Do anything to make you sorry. I didn't know you would have. And Locke brought 4 people to the cell. Killed 2 private guys. Because since he took him, he killed James' cousin. To vent personal anger, Rob was furious and berated Locke for being emotional. Public mockery of Rob is no longer the king of Beijing, but lost the king of Beijing. I king in the north. Should I call him? Who lost the north? Disrespect to the king is treason. 4 of Rob's men on the following card. Press the old card into the dungeon. Date selection is typical. Taboo for soldiers, but Rob ignored everyone's dissuasion. Insist on cutting the old card at Casta. Lord of Carhold. Here in sight of Godson to die. Kill me and be curt. You are no king of. Morale is not high. Rob is beheading his family. Lang Jianjin's confidence in Rob is in the next foot. The beating soldiers leave Rob's army. Lang's army's combat power is halved. Rob starts fray. At first, Rob agreed to marry to succeed. Until Rob marries someone else. Can old Frey still help him? Try it. Old Frey's 2 sons were invited. Said he wanted old Frey to continue sponsoring. Can first. Rob apologizes for repentance. The second Harrenhal and all rejections. Invalid rejection. Just pay for the previous self-assertion. Yes, and do it now. We're lost. You're paying for my sins, uncle. It's not fair or right. Rob Teresa. Aunt Cat Blackfish. The Edmund family marries a bride for the old soldier. On the way, Teresa gave it to Luo. Oh, he is pregnant. Lang family has a queen. Rob promises to wait for the warrior to end. First family visits mother-in-law. Dead. I promise. 2 people arrive at Lund City. Rob gets straight to the point. To old Frey for repentance. Old Frey's daughters apologize. Old Frey was not embarrassed. Apologize for this. And class task completed. Only the last item left. Marry a bride for my uncle. Now the infield can only entertain a few dozen people. The rest of the soldiers are fighting outside. Who brought out daughter Roslyn? Uncle is sure that his fiancée must be ugly. So gloomy along the way. As a result, the hijab was lifted to amaze the audience. Delight to me, my lady. 1 second cloudy to sunny, elated. Bishop presides over the ceremony. Old positive mileage starts. Drink 3 rounds. Old Frey announces entry into the next link room. Very complete. The cat finally showed a long-lost smile. But Aunt Cat still laughed early. One of old Burley's sons, Rosso, closes the door. The musician plays The Rainy Season in Lancaster. The wolves are allied with the phrase. Live details. Is it the wrong disc? The cat has suddenly turned cloudy. Wearing chainmail with chicken skin underwear. Why are you wearing chainmail to a wedding? Of course, Cat 1 just called Rob. It's too late. Rob was shot. He gritted his teeth and crawled to Teresa. Then one corpse and to lives, scene of tragic death. Cat ants hold old Frey's wife's last struggle. He promised no revenge. Just let Rob live. Let them go, we will forget this on my honor as italic. On my honor. Let him go. Or I will cut your wife's throat. Wife Ray may be missing something else. There is no shortage of women. Old skin shot from Rob. and said to him, "The Lannisters and their regards." Desperate cat kills Joe in revenge. Old Frey stepped forward to seal the cat's throat with a sword. All the Wolf family and Tully family in the field were killed. Wolf army and Tully army off the field. Also slaughtered by the Frey army and the Foreskin army. Uncle ostensibly became Old Frey's son-in-law. In fact, he was taken hostage. Located at the escape scene. This is the world of ice and fire. Famous wedding. In the first season, Wolf Tyrant is the protagonist. Survived level 9. Wolf Tyrant's eldest son Robb takes the stage. Young and promising. Full military score. Once shoe spread. Lived 29 episodes when I thought he was the protagonist. It's also a full tour. So the routine of the whole tour is, we think the dead are dead. So, how come Old Frey and Old Foreskin have no warning? Just hurt the killer. At that time, the rainy season in Castamere. Greetings from the Old Foreskin. The most important thing that can be bought is the overall situation. After the Battle of Blackwater, even because of his wife Lay, he did not hesitate to offend the She family, let the Wolf's house cross the river, and send troops to support. Unexpectedly, Robb Wu is in agreement. Old Burley is furious. Plus, Tai Wang gave too much. Defect. The enemy went with Robb all the way. Surface loyal minister and good general. In fact, I have a ghost paralysis. Keep up with the Old Foreskin Boltons and Lang family. House Stark is thousands. The Boltons, allegiance to Lang's family is a matter of the last few hundred years. Now there are too many radishes plus Tai. The old skin will also surrender to the enemy. So there is a miserable person. Inhumane. Horrible bloody wedding. No more stars to ignored my advice live return. If he'd been a trifle as himself the young wolf. How's that the pomposity? Here for the young. Oh. Forever young. Looking back at the failure of the radish, it was him and Aunt Cat. The illusion of taking 4 steps in a row. Step 1, Robb Kingston smokes. Led to the loss of his hometown Lindongkang. Phase operation. The young master who made the dream start and finished. It's over. News of the night wedding reaches King's Landing. The earth is flying. Too warm everything. The little devil guessed why. Accusing my father of being too despicable. Not honorable enough. Dad sends a warning to such a blood feud. Beijing will not forget. The Northerners will never forget. Good. Let them remember what happens when they march on. Sandio burst into tears. As a husband, the little devil doesn't know how to comfort. Give Shay a bag of diamonds. Hope he leaves King's Landing. To the eastern continent, Lao Hua is optimistic about the little devil. Hope the little devil can make a difference in politics. Both the little devil's favorite. Also his weakness. Once the snow coat is exposed, the little devil can be pinched by the enemy at any time. But the snow clothes don't go. He's going to be with true love. If he wants me to leave, he can tell me himself. Following what Tywin mentioned, Wookiee Brotherhood. In the name of Robert and the power of Chagas. The leader is named Soros. Soros takes 3 friends. Maybe they use value. Stark Ferry goes south to fight to the death with the Long family on the banks of the Sancha River. As a result, the Wolf family had no chance at all. So Torrhen knelt down and swore to laugh. For this reason, Torrhen was called the Surrendered King by later generations. See you later in the place of surrender. It's the battle of the knees now. Soros did not dig up the value of the 3. Right now. The Wookiee Brotherhood arrested another person. The headgear is officially removed. What the fuck you doing here? drinking and talking too much, same as them. Brotherhood catches hounds for 2 reasons. First, cracking force, imposed by the Brotherhood as a mortal enemy. So hate dirt and dirt. Beaten by fire in the Battle of the Blackwater River. 3 fake names in a row. Leaving King's Landing is related to imposing disengagement, so it's a bit far-fetched to catch him now. Retreat hastily. Hound eye disease, fast mouth. Pierce area on the spot. Are you doing with the Stark, bitch? What's the relationship between these two? Zhong area and Xiaopeng practice swordplay. Earth spoiler. Area's Bing Yuanlong put it on the ground and became angry. Let the hound KO Chubby. So the hound is a member of area. The hound pierces area. Only then did Soros realize that he made one. Of course, he won't let Ariazi stay here to work. He said goodbye to Area Daniel. Hot Pies Season 3 finished. Season 4 and Capri. Brotherhood masks 3 captives. Take it to a secret stronghold. President Barry smiles. Do you remember the first season? Wolf Tyrant sent people to the Hagian land to destroy the Demon Mountain. The Wolf Tyrant is none other than Barry. Of course, Barry changed actors. Barry can't beat the Magic Mountain. An arrow pierced through the heart by the Magic Mountain. He's dead and alive. He said later, Robert. Wolf Tyrant went offline one after another. Barry and his gang didn't go back to town, but self-reliant. Mainly for exerting struggle. Punish evil and promote good, by the way. They also believe in the God of Light of the Eastern Continent. Will judge prisoners according to the education of the God of Light. There is no evidence of a real hammer crime by the Hound. Arya took the initiative to break the news that he was 12 years old. He was unarmed. Rode him down, and you did it by the Hound. But that's a command based on the Earth. Only this on site. The fraternity can't convict the Hound either. In the end, President Barry decided to fight the trial. I sentence you to trial by combat. But it's me you'll fight. Barry cuts his palm and ignites the rocket. Hounds are most afraid of fire. Before the war, Barry. Incest. Then the brothers will take care of a shield that lights the Hound. Hound withstands stress and overcomes fear. To be killed. One operation before Barry goes offline. Barry comes back to life. This is his 6th resurrection. I fought against the Magic Mountain before and was killed by the Magic Mountain. Also this process. The point is that Soros is from the Eastern Continent. Is a red monk. With Aunt May. All priests. Resurrecting the dead is Soros' trick. He will, so will Aunt May. In a while he may not. Like Shadow, he won't. Is a physical festival.